Hey there, it's Dave Duford from Final Expense Agent Mentor, and today we're going to talk about the value of using a script and how you should approach the sales process for Final Expense. So, a lot of new agents ask me, hey man, you got a script I can follow in the home so I know what to expect. And I kind of have a two-sided opinion on the value of scripts and how you should use them. So first of all, generally speaking, scripts are a good thing, okay? Because scripts teach you the verbiage that you should use in the sales process. However, the things that you can't be taught but are learned by becoming the salesperson that you will become through trial and error is that you have to embody the sales process in a way that becomes genuine. The problem with scripts is that if you follow them to a T, they become canned, robotic, ineffective. But ultimately what you want to do is internalize a script to make it your own, so that when you deliver the presentation, it may not exactly sound the same every time, but the general idea is the same, and just, and if not more importantly, your genuineness comes through in the delivery of those words that are said. And that's something that, again, takes trial and error, repeated exposures to different sales presentations and different types of people, till what becomes, a matter of repeated experience becomes natural and fluid and, genuine. That's where you ultimately want to be. So when I start new agents off, I do give them a script. I think it's important to understand what to say and in what context. But just as important, I have agents come along with me on a ride-along so they can see that there's an element of randomness to it. Not so much randomness, but just of spontaneity. That everything doesn't exactly happen as it's written down. How I say things and in what sequence I say things is dramatically important in the sales conversation with a prospect. So you have to mesh those two things together, and then over time, only through being in the trenches and doing this business will that mesh together, and you as a salesperson will become a natural sounding salesperson, but is scripted in your approach. Ben Feldman always said you have to have a track to run on, and that's where you want to be. I have a process that's important that takes me from point A to point Z. I follow that process every time I'm in the door, or I'm in the presentation, but what exactly I say just depends upon who I'm dealing with and kind of the general gut feel that I get from the sales call. So it's important as a new guy, you want to understand the different portions and transitions of the sales presentation. You want to understand what to say, what words to use, and what areas you want to be scripted more than others. And just as important, you want to see somebody, like a mentor or an upline, show you how to put it all together in an actual face-to-face sales call, so that script becomes internalized, and so that when you're talking to a client, it's not going to sound like some canned junk. So that's my take on scripts. My name again is Dave Duford from Final Expense Agent Mentor. Check my other videos out. I got a lot of them. Lots of information on the Final Expense business. And visit my website. It's feagentmentor.com. And again, Dave Duford here. Thanks for listening. Take care.